Understanding Fundamental Right in the Indian Constitution, Episode 5. Welcome back to Cleta Vassal. I'm your host, Cleta Laurencio, and in today's episode, we'll dive into a crucial topic, the fundamental rights declared by Indian Constitution. We all know how important rights are in shaping a fair society. But did you know that some fundamental rights in India can only be claimed by citizens while others are available to non-citizens as well? Let's unpack that. The Constitution of India, like many modern constitutions around the world, lays out a set of fundamental rights. These rights are essential to protect individual liberties and equality. Now, unlike ordinary rights, fundamental rights are inviolable. This means no law, custom, or administrative action can take away this right. And if any law tries to do so, it is considered void. But here's something interesting. Not all rights are equal. Fundamental rights are different from non-fundamental rights because they are enforceable in the court of law. But they bind not just the government but also citizens, ensuring that everyone's rights are protected. Now, let us take a quick trip back in history. The Government of India Act 1935 did not mention fundamental rights at all. In fact, both Simon Commission and Joint Parliamentary Committee were against their inclusion in Constitution. They felt that having such rights would restrict the powers of legislature and potentially invalidate many laws. Yet others argued that fundamental rights were essential for the welfare of the people. Without them, how could the state function justified? Rights aren't just privilege, they are most groundwork of the state, ensuring that the government exercises its power and responsibility. The US influence. The Lot of a Right framework is influenced by US Constitution, which one of the first to outline fundamental rights. However, there are some differences. For instance, while the US Congress can impose limitation of fundamental rights through police power, the Indian judiciary steps in to balance any restrict imposed by the state. Let us talk structure. In Indian Constitution, fundamental rights take different form of. Some are direct declaration of right like Article 25, 26 and 32, while others are prohibited on state action. Article 14, 15, 16 and 21, for example, prevent state from discriminating or infringing on individual liberty. But here's something you might not know. Some rights require state action to be enforced, like Article 15 Clause 4 and Article 16 4A, which are provisions of affirmation action. Now, what happens if these rights are violated? In India, both the Supreme Court and High Court have the authority to protect a fundamental right. They can issue writs like habeas corpus or mandamus to safeguard these rights. In fact, the very act of approaching the Supreme Court where your rights are violated itself a fundamental right under Article 32. In summary, fundamental right is essence, limit the power of government and ensure that our freedom are protected. They aren't just principles on paper, they are enforceable real protection that holds the state accountable. That's all for today's episode. Stay tuned for more insights on law, rights and in fascinating world of Constitution. I'm your host Cleta and this is Cleta Vassal. Until next time, take care and keep questioning. Thank you.